You know what time it is, guys. Today we are filling pots. Yes, we have over 400 plus pots to fill, and we're gonna plant these clones right here, get them all nice and watered in. They are growing fresh and ready to go. So yeah, guys, you're gonna see us fill over 400 pots today. Go ahead and plant these clones, get them watered in, and have a great day. We do not have a machine. We use our hand to do this. So yeah, you're gonna see us working, putting in that hard work. I appreciate y'all for being here. Let us go ahead and get to it. Peace.
Before we can get these clones rooted and planted, we've got to get everything set up first. So I'm grabbing the coco and getting our pots out and getting everything in place so we can start preparing for the next run. This is the part of cultivation that might not look like much, but every run has to start somewhere. Now we can start getting these pots filled. We've already got our clones rooted and ready to go. Once these pots are filled with coco, we'll move them over to the bay, get everything into position, and then we'll be ready to transplant. And when you're doing this on a commercial scale, there's a lot of preparation that happens before you ever put the first clone into a pot. Everybody likes seeing plants when they're big. They want to see the canopy. They want to see the flowers. They want to see harvest day. But before you get any of that, somebody has to build the run. And that's what we're doing right now. Pot by pot. Getting everything prepared so these rooted clones can make their next transition. Repetition is a part of cultivation. Commercial cultivation is a lot of repetition. And that's something you don't always see when you're only looking at the finished product. Sometimes you're filling pots, sometimes you're transplanting, sometimes you're defoliating, sometimes you're harvesting, and then you turn around and start the whole process again. That's the cycle. And every stage matters, because every stage sets up the one that comes after it. Now that we've got these pots filled, it's time to start moving them over to the bay. This is where everything we've been preparing starts coming together. The pots get into position, the rooted clones are ready, and we're getting closer to putting the next run in motion. And little by little, you can actually start seeing the next run take shape. What was just an empty space starts becoming a working bay again. We're getting the pots into position, getting everything where it needs to be. So when it's time to bring those rooted clones over, we're ready to go. That's a big part of this job, staying one step ahead and making sure the next step is ready before you get there. And while we're getting this next run started, making sure we're always prepared for what's coming next. That's one thing about this work. There's always another step, another bay, another run, and something else that needs to be ready. Sometimes the difference between making progress and standing still It's simply just starting with what you have.
Okay, guys, so we are in here and we are filling pots. And the way we do it here is we get a bag of cocoa. This one is already open. And we use 1 gallon pots. And typically we use the silver scooper here. And this scooper takes about, the 1 gallon pot can hold about maybe 2.5 scoops of the cocoa. We always usually just line them up on the table here. We get it full. The table holds about 72 1 gallons. When we fill them up, then we sprinkle on a little bit of the natural, which is what we use for pesticide treatment. And then we take them over to the other bays so that they can be watered and soaked for a few seconds. And after we soak them, then we go ahead and plant the clones. And once we get done planting them, we water them back in. So yeah, this is a process. Over 400 plants. That's how we do this. Yes, over 400 plants is what we do, all by hand. It takes about 7.5 hours to do, 8 hours at the most. So yeah, we're here for a full day, knocking it out. This is how we do it. I usually like to leave a little in the bag so that I don't have to go like consistently trying to get the last little bit. And once this bag gets a little bit low here, I'll just go and take this and pour it right in. So yeah, I like to kind of rough this bag up because it's usually in here a little bricked up. So I like to shake it up a little bit. Opening the bag is really easy. You just follow the little threaded line and kind of poke a hole and rip it open. So yeah, this is the method we do here. Open up the bag. Go ahead and get those couple scoops. I like to do 2 big scoops so I don't have to go in for the 3rd scoop. Oh yeah, this is how we do it. Go ahead and line them up on a table. That way we can count them out, make sure we get the table full. So yeah, today we're actually trying some new cocoa here. We're gonna see how it works out. It's not too much just different from the other one. It's just more of a higher, better grade. Same company. And the company is Charred Cocoa. It's time to grow. Yeah, that's the name of the company that we use for the cocoa. Okay, this is going to be my last pot that I do from this bag because it's getting kind of low. And then, so I'm gonna grab the bag that place here. Go ahead, put it into here. And we do a cleanup after, so you'll see me throwing a lot of bags to the side, things of that nature, because when we get done, then we'll do a cleanup. This is a very important day, guys, because this is what helps you stay on track. Making sure you get that next crop planted, making sure you get the next run going, because this can slow you down. A lot of people start slow because this is the part they actually don't do, which is just go ahead and start. Don't procrastinate. Go ahead and pot it. Everybody wants to wait until they get this piece of equipment, that piece of equipment. When realistically, if you got some light and some type of air circulation source, you can get something growing as long as you got the right temperature. So yeah, don't procrastinate. Go ahead and get the next crop planted. It will be your thriving force that pushes you to keep going. Pushes you to go ahead and make that next step towards getting whatever it is that you need to finish on top. Don't procrastinate. Go ahead and plant that new crop. All it takes is a few hours of your time, maybe not even that, to go ahead and plant that seed. All you got to do is have some consistency and make sure that you give it water. So yeah, don't wait until the next day. Every day that you wait behind on planting your next crop, it's time wasted. It's time wasted. Time where you could have had something. Go ahead and start. Let me tell you now, go ahead and start. Don't wait. Because that's what we doing here, guys. We gonna keep it moving. We are going to keep it moving. We're not gonna hold up for the next. We gonna keep it moving. It don't stop. And time waits for no one. So yeah, go ahead and pot your next crop, because we getting it in and we not gonna stop. We are not gonna stop. As you can see, we got it coming. I still got another bag over here. Go ahead and do this one with again.
We're finishing up the rest of these pots, putting the coco in, getting everything prepared before the rooted clones get transplanted. Once they're filled, there's one more step we need to take before we move everything over to the bay. What you're seeing me add here is Natro. Natro is a biological larvicide that targets fungus gnat larvae in the growing medium. Fungus gnats can become a problem around moist growing medium, so this is part of how we stay ahead of them. For our process, I'm spreading a small amount across each pot before mixing everything together. Now, I'm not measuring this out for each individual pot here. I'm showing you how we handle this particular step in our facility. If you're using a product like this yourself, always follow the application rates on the actual product label. Once it's in there, I'm just giving each pot a few turns by hand. Nothing complicated. I'm basically working through the coco so everything is incorporated before we get ready to transplant. And again, it's another one of those little preparation steps that doesn't take much time. But when you're dealing with an entire room, doing the little things consistently matters. Now that we've gotten everything mixed and prepared, it's time to start moving these pots over to the bay. This is where everything we've been preparing starts coming together. The coco is in, the pots are ready, our rooted clones are ready. Now we just need to get everything into position. Once we get these pots where they need to be, we can move on to the next step, getting these clones into their new homes.
So today we got some new stuff that we're potting. And we're using the solo cup part. So what I'm gonna do here is take out some of this. Make a hole for the solo cup. So if you can see, I made a hole for the cup. And then we'll take it out and so I hold it like that. And gently go around. And the cocoa I use. Okay, plant it. We're gonna do the same thing for the other one. Take some out of here. Make a hole for the solo cut. You just use this one. Perfect. So I got these all planted in here nicely. And this is basically how I do it. Since they're big solo cups, I'm just gonna take some of the dirt out of here. Okay, and once it gets like that, go ahead and grab the solo cups. Make a little imprint at the bottom, even though it's still a lot already. Then I grab the clone itself. Go ahead and flip it over. Rotate the pot. You don't have to squeeze the solo cup, but it's easy to just, press the sides gently, go around, press the bottom, and then it should just come right on out nicely. And once they come on out, you take it, just kind of hold it, flip it right over, and place it right down into the hole that we made. Go ahead and fill it back in. I kind of like to hold the plant while I fill it in, just so I can get it around it nicely. And there we go. Nice plant potted. That's how we do it. So right now, I'm laying out the clones. I like to choose the better ones out of all of them. Kind of try to make sure that they're nice and rooted. If not, I put them to the side and leave them for leftovers.
And now we're finally at the point where all that preparation starts paying off. The pots are filled, everything has been moved into position, and now these rooted clones can finally go into their new homes. This is really where the next run begins, one plant at a time, getting everything planted, organized, and ready for the next stage.
Okay guys, now I need a divider stick. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab one of those. And this is where we keep them. These are the divider sticks right here. I'm starting a new strain, so this is how we make sure that we don't get any mixed up. We place the tag in and we go ahead and place the divider stick and start the new strain. So yeah, guys, I appreciate y'all for being here, watching us get this done, because it is some work. Let's go ahead and finish this up. Peace.
Another run officially in motion. And when you look back at everything we did today, none of it was one big complicated step. It was a bunch of small steps. Fill the pots, get everything prepared, move them into position, keep the strains organized, and get the clones planted. That's cultivation. You finish one job and you're already preparing for what's coming next.
So we are done for today, guys. We just wrapped it up, got all the pots done, and now, we're about to head on out. I appreciate y'all for being here. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.